G'day guys, Disney Dave coming at you once again from Down Under with another book review. Now you might have seen the other day, if you watched my latest Blu-ray update video, I got this awesome package in the mail. Yes, this is another Book Depository package. Love these guys so much, and I'm so excited to rip into this and check out this book. I know exactly what it is. I've been waiting for this. This took a little longer to arrive. Usually 5 to 7 days is Book Depository's standard delivery time to Australia from the UK. This took closer to 10 days. I don't care. I got it in my hands. Okay, let's rip this right open. Yes! Marvel Cinematic Universe Guidebook! I'm so excited to get into this. This is a compilation of the first handful of Marvel Cinematic Universe guidebooks that Marvel published. They initially published this in like standard comic book size form, paperback comic book that you could pick up at your local comic book store. Basically what they are is each issue is about a different Marvel movie, and over time you can collect this collection of guidebooks on every single Marvel Cinematic Universe film. What this does is this combines the first handful of guidebooks into one oversized hardback volume. This was quite expensive. This was $40 Australian, but it's about the cheapest I could get. On the back it says regular retail is about $35 US. So it's an expensive book, especially for the size. I mean, it's just gonna struggle to get on that shelf, which is actually a little bit scary. I was hoping I could put it on this shelf with, oh yeah, it just gets on there. I was hoping I could put it on this shelf here with all my Marvel Art of books, so I'll be able to do that. Basically, I don't know, I haven't really seen them, but they're supposedly like a guidebook, like all this facts and information on the movies and the characters, sort of like what DK do with the Star Wars movies. So this is sort of Marvel's edition, and they publish it via Marvel. This has got Iron Man, Incredible Hulk, Iron Man 2, Thor, Captain America the First Avenger, Marvel's Avengers, Iron Man 3, and Thor the Dark World. So it goes a little bit into phase 2. I believe a second volume is being printed later in the year, which would have Captain America the Winter Soldier up until Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. So that's going to be a good volume. How about we crack into this and check it out? Because I'm really excited to have a look. Here it is, the Marvel Cinematic Universe Guidebook. As I said, this is an awesome hardcover volume. Usually when they do these hardcover comic book compilation things, they'll follow it up with a paperback version in a few months' time. Usually I would opt for the much cheaper paperback version, but I just had to have this special book in the awesome hardcover volume because, you know, it's as I said, really special book, and it's going to fit really well with all of my Marvel Cinematic Universe art books. So there you go, there's the cover. This is volume 1. The Avengers Initiative, and we've got flip it over. It is your indispensable guide to the Marvel Cinematic Universe, featuring profiles of all the major players, places, and organizations, weapons, and more that wowed audiences in the first 8 Marvel Studios blockbusters from 2008's Iron Man to 2013's Thor: The Dark World. So they're not even doing it in phases. You know, you would have thought maybe Volume 1 was Phase 1, Volume 2 was Phase 2, Volume 3 was Phase 3. So the next one will cover a bit of Phase 2 and a bit of Phase 3. So that's good. We don't have to wait so long for different volumes of this book. They've also printed individual issues for the TV series, each series of like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and Agent Carter. Maybe they'll do a guidebook hardcover version compilation of all them too. I'm not too sure. Anyway, let's rip this open. Let's take the shrink wrapping off this. Pretty good shrink wrapping on this book. It's, unlike shrink wrapping I've seen before. Gee. Get out of there. So there you go, there's a picture of the book without the shrink wrapping on it there. Of course, being a hardcover book, we get a dust jacket on this. Oh, how cool is that? The Marvel Cinematic Universe Guidebook logo right there under there. For the sake of this, we're going to peel this off. If we have a look here, we've got a character index on the side. So this is an index. Obviously, each character gets its own little bio in the book. We'll see that when we open it up. But it's also like items like the Aether, Asgard, Avengers, Black Widow, Bucky, Captain America's costumes and shield. So it's an index of the book itself, which is pretty cool. Now, as I always do with books, I'm not showing the entire book. I like to just flip through it, show you a few pages, give you an idea of what the book is all about, give you an idea of whether you want to go out and buy it, because I always feel that if I go through the entire book, I ruin the magic that you experience as a first-time viewer of this book in hand. So we're going to have a really quick look through. I'm excited. It's the first time I've looked at this, obviously. I haven't got any of the individual issues either, so this will be a very big surprise for me. So start with Marvel's Iron Man. You get an introduction there. Basically, it's like those DK books that you get, as I said, for Star Wars movies and Disney movies. Character bios. Tells you a little bit about the inspiration for the movies. I think that's really cool. In the comics, Jarvis. This is fantastic. I really like this. We'll get to, there we go, The Incredible Hulk. So you get a bit of info on the movie, The Incredible Hulk. Character bios. Then of course we get on to Iron Man 2. Great stuff. Nick Fury update. Hammer Industries, Justin Hammer. Really, I have so many of the DK books on the comics themselves, but I don't have anything like this on the actual movies. So this is really, really fantastic. A very welcome addition to the collection. Thor. It doesn't have like a lot of concept art or anything, but that's fine because if you want the concept art, go out and buy the art books. Some great stuff in here. Captain America, the first Avenger. I love the covers they've done for these. Really, really nice dynamic covers. Bucky Barnes, Captain America, Steve Rogers. This is so cool. This is even better than I thought it was. Really, it makes the price point of this a little bit easier to swallow. Looks like there's about 30 pages on each movie, which is fantastic. Like, that's quite substantial. Comic book size. And then, of course, Marvel's The Avengers. Look, another thing that's really great is that everything is in alphabetical order, so it's quite easy for you to go through it all and find what you're after. Look, this book is absolutely fantastic. Iron Man 3, Thor the Dark World. Man, I just cannot wait to sit down and just devour this entire book. I'm so excited to get volume 2 now. Let's whack this back in. This book is highly, highly, highly recommended. Between these volumes and the art books, you never need anything else on the Marvel Cinematic Universe movies ever. This is the kind of stuff that I always felt was missing from those art books. You get it all in this book. If you want like a comprehensive DK style book on the Marvel Cinematic Universe, this is going to be your way to go. I'm actually really happy I shilled out the extra cost for the hardcover volume. No idea if there actually is even going to be a paperback volume, but usually there is. But I'm super, super happy with this, and this is everything that I hoped it would be. I believe the second volume is out in a few months. Marvelous stuff. Once again, that's the Marvel Cinematic Universe Guidebook. So excited to finally have this book in hand. Yes, it's still in the shrink wrapping. I haven't actually filmed the unwrapping of it yet. I've just thought it was easier just to film the bookends first and then do that later. And now I've realized that the continuity is all out. But it doesn't matter! The principle remains the same. Marvel Cinematic Universe Guidebook. This book is awesome. Well, I assume it's awesome because, as I said, I haven't opened it up yet. But if you like the look of this book, head over to Book Depository. I've put a link down the bottom. Once again, a specially generated link, especially for my channel. Please click through to that and go and you can pick up a copy of this book for yourself. Really, really cool. Once again, I'm going to chuck it on the shelf here with all my Marvel Cinematic Universe art of books. Fits there snugly. What an awesome addition to this collection. Go and get one for yourself. That is the end of the video. If you're a first time viewer of my channel and you have liked what you've seen in today's video, you'd like to keep up to date with all my videos, I'm uploading pretty much daily. Please, after the jump, do me a big solid and hit subscribe. To all my regular viewers, thank you once again for joining me. To absolutely everybody out there, I hope I'll see you again soon. Until next time though guys, take care and I hope you have a marvelous day.